Another thing is, I'm not pushing alcoholism on nobody. Because if you got liver problems, if they tell you anytime that you have liver problems, whether it's the spread of hepatitis A, B, or C, C is through blood, needles, sharing needles for heroin, and who in the hell has ever did that shit? You know what I'm saying? Or sex without protected sex, you can get hepatitis A and B, which is spread through sex. Unprotected sex, it'll mess up your liver, but if you're not an alcoholic, you live forever. You know what I'm saying? Or your kidneys or whatever on dialysis from alcoholism or whatever. I'm not big on that stuff, but anyway, yeah, with dialysis, kidney dialysis, you do not want to do that because you have to go 3 times a week, and you have to be in the machine for like 8 hours, and they drain out your blood and then siphon it back and through for 8 hours 3 times a week, and it's called kidney dialysis. Stay away from that shit, like I said. But anyway, um, but like I said, what was I gonna say? I'm not big on alcoholism. I don't like mean drunks, but it is legal for people for recreational uses, and I'm all for that as long as people, aren't evil while doing it or drinking and driving. You know what I'm saying? But my favorite alcoholic drink is Sex on the Beach, and it has nothing to do with the name. But I've drinking a lot of alcohol, and Sex on the Beach is my favorite. It took years to find it. You can look up the recipes, homemade. But if you do, there's this one ingredient, and don't forget it. It's called uh what is it called? It's called a grenadita or something. Grenadita, it's like a cherry flavor. Make sure you add that. It usually it's in the recipes, but if you're gonna make it, make sure you get that. It's called grenadita. It's non-alcoholic, but it's like $1. Make sure you have that. But Sex on the Beach is my favorite alcohol. I mean, if I go to a bar, I'm ordering Sex on the Beaches. They're kind of expensive, but it's so much better than drinking hard whiskey or beer. I love Sex on the Beaches, and like I said, it has nothing to do with the name. It has like 2 or 3 different shots of hard alcohol, orange juice, and great like orange juice and what grapefruit juice or something. Oh, coconut juice or something. It used to be like the old screwdrivers. Screwdrivers were vodka and orange juice or whatever. And that's why they call them screwdrivers. But those only had like one shot of like vodka. But these Sex on the Beach drinks, it's like orange juice. Look up the recipe, but that granadina cherry stuff just makes it. And I can go to a bar and drink like usually the Sex on the Beaches are like $5 for a mixed drink. Sometimes they're 7, but I can drink like 6 or 7 of them in like as fast as they can make them. And instantly, it's like drinking liquid candy. It doesn't burn your belly like hard alcohol. And it's almost better than drinking a soda pop. You know what I'm saying? It's better than drinking a goddamn, what do they call them, sports drinks. What do they call them? Yeah, what do they call them? Yeah, uh, it's just so good. It's like drinking candy. It's better than drinking a soda pop. And you can down them as fast as they make them in the bar, or you can make it at home without the old ice. You know what I'm saying? But I can go to a bar and drink like 6 or 7 of them, and it tastes just like candy. And when you walk out, I mean, you're drunk as shit. You're like plastered. And the best part about it is when you get done drinking them, and you're plastered drunk, but you're remembering the candy taste. And like I said, it doesn't burn or anything like drinking shit beer or shit hard alcohol to get a good buzz. And like, yeah, but you can make them at home. But I like drinking them in a bar because they got that good damn fountain pop ice. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, I go to a bar and I'm hardly ever drink, but I have drank in the past, and I can usually order like 6 or 7 Sex on the Beaches, sometimes 4 or 5. But I'm not trying to be a lightweight wimp or nothing. But I can drink like 6 of them as fast as they can make it. I'm drunk as hell, and I'm like giggling because the remembrance of how you got that drunk in alcohol, or drunk, is that candy giggle. So it's really good. But yeah, it has nothing to do with the name. And yeah, you can get those recipes all the time for Sex on the Beach drinks. But like I said, you got to get that it's called Garndita or something. It's like a cherry mix that you buy that's non-alcoholic, but it's like a cherry mix for like $1. Make sure you put that because it don't always make the drink, but I'm saying, if you're gonna take all the time to make this shit at home, you might as well buy that because it's usually in the recipe. But yeah, you don't have to, but it's usually in the recipes. And if you don't get that, it's a bad recipe. But I love it. I mean, if I'm gonna make it at home, I make sure I get that Granite Gardadita cherry flavor.